Welcome. Welcome back and welcome home. Welcome home, Super Rock Starseeds. Welcome home. My name is Melissa, and I will be your multi-density cosmic tour guide today. We are going to do a quick update check-in for the Starseeds, and I first want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for anchoring in that beautiful light that you are. Thank you for doing all the groundwork all of these years. Thank you for staying in your own lanes. Thank you for holding that compassion, love, freedom, integrity, dignity, and honesty and truth. And your truth is important, and it tunes up the universe around us. And I want to remind you that all of our truths are not exactly the same, or we wouldn't use the same words. But thank you for expressing and sharing who you are more and more so that others can also connect in that Christed energy. It's so beautiful. And as I'm seeing just big, unprecedented changes in the surroundings and the ways everything is happening, it's bringing that big balance in. Science, spirit, bringing it into order, fulfillment. So, let's see, the first card I got here is physical laws simply cannot be ignored. Existence cannot be without them. Such wisdom, Spock. Thank you. Yeah, physical laws simply cannot be ignored. Existence cannot be without them. We are clearing and cleansing the last layers, or the last timelines, perhaps, of the abominations that have happened, just the outrageous darkness and injustice that's happened. So, physical laws, spiritual laws, in the spiritual war, we will start understanding them more and more as the laws of the universe become clear in our awareness, our consciousness. Get it clear in each one of our templates. There are many layers, docking, as my mentor friend would say, and she always says, "Oh, it's docking, in that Christed energy where it's meant to be." So physical laws simply cannot be ignored. We're going to learn so much more. I've been saying that for like 40 years. Not that I know everything, but that was one of my themes over the years. And it has been, it's so exciting to see it. It has been so long waiting for this. This time period is just beyond joyous. So there is celebration here, even though there's pain and suffering that's still bouncing around, and we all have some distortion and things to learn, of course. We keep continuing that processing, the shadow work, and I know many of you held a lot of healing the Earth's karma, humanity's karma, which would only be in balance, like you didn't deserve the most unjust things or abuses or sufferings, losses, pain and fear that you have had to forge through. It wasn't yours, but thank you for holding it for humanity. You're the strongest, the brightest, and it just really unprecedented times. Thank you. Let's see, the next card I've got is to restrict a segment of the population to such hardship is unthinkable in an evolved culture. Well, that goes without saying that we have been in, such restriction and things for hundreds of thousands of years, and it certainly has been feeling like the walls have been scrunching in on us, right? And no one's waking up, and that's not true. There have been awakenings in this time period. I believe we will see more and more and more awakenings, and it's just again, unprecedented. See, the next one is pain is a thing of the mind. The mind can be controlled. Part of what's going on that we're breaking free of the spells, the curses, the generational patternings, as well as the actions and deeds of others. So again, some of you came here to clear generational patterning and Earth, Gaia, Teos history of Earth, of patterns. And some of them are horrific and true abomination. So thank you so much again for your hard dedication and commitment and love that you have. Pain is a thing of the mind. The mind can be controlled. We're breaking through mind controls. Each one of us has been mind controlled in many ways. We're breaking free of that. And we're realizing how shocking it is that we have been so irresponsible and not there for each other, not connected. And there's a connection that's going on really strongly right now with the balancing of our higher selves, the multi-dimensions, and the repairs of the rips, tears, traumas that's been done in humanity. So again, stretching our celestial maps out and putting it in perfect divine order, tuning up, as I always say. So it's really big. So the next wisdom that we have is each of us at some time in our life turns to someone, a father, a brother, God, and asks, why am I here? What was I meant to be? And I want to remind you that that is the age-old question, and we've all been yearning to find the answer. That's our yearning to be home answer. And I just want to remind you that you are who you're supposed to be. You are. And whatever you feel like you're breaking through those masks, those walls, those barriers and blocks and those curses and bindings of others, the persecutions, the suffering, the sicknesses, everything. Each time you break through, you recognize yourself a little bit more. And so I got to just, send out a big hug and a nod to all of you for the remembrance of who you are. Be who you came here to be. I know it's still tumultuous out there, and it sometimes feels very unsafe. That's what we're peeling away, delousing. The deceptions, the betrayals, the lies, and things like that really kept us in bondage. And that's not where we were meant to be. You know this, and it is okay to ask for your soul family, soul tribe's help. And it is okay to ask God, source, creator, universe, for a little bit more support. And I just want to remind you that those answers are going to come in if you feel like you've been disconnected. It was just to realign, stretch you out and realign. So your senses are going to come back triple, quadruple, just right for you. So each and every one of you will know how to receive your incoming downloads, intuitions, healing, understandings, wisdoms, knowledges, truths, and again, stay in your own lane, because that is how we build the perfectly in tune frequency symphony of the universe. What was I meant to be? So you want to throw that out to that Christed light inside of each and every one of us? What was I meant to be? Who did I come here to be? And I think that's something we can listen in our hearts, each and every one of us, for the answers for over the next days. The next one is, without followers, evil cannot spread. So that's something our consciousness has to pull out of the upside down, out of the inversion, out of the perversion, and remember that, that golden rule really is true. And as we remember the laws of the universe and remember who we came here to be, the corrections and the balancing will continue. Without followers, evil cannot spread. It's kind of funny that I've been seeing extra people get together in mobs. I've actually seen that in like 4 different cycles. And they just feel stronger and safer when they're all pointing and persecuting someone in groups. And that really has been showing true colors of a lot of circumstances, people, places, groups. And just remember, you don't need to belong in any group. You don't need to be anyone else's definition. Only you and God, source, creator, Christed energy is is all that needs that. And I am seeing lots of you really come into connection, smooth, happy, healthy, whole connection with your friends, family, loved ones, soul family, soul tribe, soulmates, and twins, if some of you have twins that are incarnate here. So it's pretty cool. Every living thing wants to survive. This is part of the unprecedented time of that science and spirit coming together. And in that science and spirit coming together, we are just really going way past survival. And you belong, you are loved, and you are loved. And I just want to remind you, like, everything that you've had to go through, everything that you've had to do, all the silencing, all the sufferings, just know that that's not meant for you. Now and forevermore, we're coming out of survival mode. Thank you, Spock. As we send out the blessing of live long and prosper. So if we were to pull these cards in just a starseed reading, we've got the Jack of Diamonds, 8 of Diamonds, 4 of Diamonds, 10 of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs, and something Spades. Looks like a lightning bolt. Oh, it's the King. Interesting. So that would be, sorry for that pause. Ariel, sorry. So the Jack of Diamonds, 8 of Diamonds, 4 of Diamonds, 10 of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs, and King of Spades would be, in a story format, would be sometimes the wisdom or the people that really want to take, give, receive. Sorry, Ariel. Will you go back to when I first started recounting what cards came up? I'm so sorry to add pieces and time in there. So what we've got here is the Jack of Diamonds, 8 of Diamonds, 4 of Diamonds, 10 of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs, and 4 of Spades. So in a story format, that would be people working together sometimes, or building. And it feels like sometimes there's signed papers, things papered, so there's a little bit of that. It's sort of like an immature Hierophant. So there's new soul contracts replacing the old soul contracts that were not completed or were treated with abomination or darkness and did not come to pass. If others interfered, meddled, stuff like that, it feels like the new ones are being put in place. And so with that eight of Diamonds, it almost feels like there's surprises. So if anything unjust happened to you, not only does God, the universe, and a lot of people know about it, it feels like it's getting ready to be balanced out with, yet again, some more actual physical paperwork and your destiny, your truth that was stolen, taken, stomped on, or if someone did things underhanded or in the dark to you, it feels like that's you're going to be hearing messages about that, and that's going to come back into like full circle balance, because this is what, for most of the starseeds that I know, most of the earth angels and light workers and anointed and chosen that I know, it's just been a time period because of the craziness that's gone on, and in different circumstances for each person. But it feels like that those are going to be, like, the universe might not be able to fix all of the abomination, but they're going to erase it. And they meaning you. Your light is going to erase that out of the Akash. And it feels like there's going to be a couple of people, few people, or circumstances that are going to like have to come into balance. Otherwise, it's just going to be finished, done, complete. And in that same note, it's going to be finished, done, complete, like complete. And we really have closed some doors and opened some doors. And so for that spirit, it's already happened. And for that to come into the physical, it could take time. It could take organization. It could take a little bit more work physically in the physical realms. But it has been done. I mean, like, I almost want to say some of this is severe, because what has been done to you, us, them, those people, it has been so severe that it's going to take some time, and I'm a little bit nervous. Like, whew. I've been nervous about this for a few years now, about how it's going to be completed here in the physical realm. So it just feels like there's a lot of good coming out of it, though. So it's not just nerves, it's very positive. And as I'm working on removing some of those distortions in myself always, and removing some of that fear, I can kind of see like, cool, whew, complete. And it's time to go play and enjoy and love and be loved. In this, there's a huge over and over, but this one's big, removal of whatever blockages or just bondages have been, yokes, how's that, chains that have been really blocking the throat chakra of humanity. And it feels like that there's a huge clearing. So in that, it means that you will also receive, give and receive, balance. And some of the things that were there are being stopped forever. So this is cool, because we get to write the new scripts of the universe for our quadrant, our templates. See if there's anything else. I already pulled that one. Okay, got 9 of Diamonds. Evil does seek to maintain power by suppressing the truth or by misleading the innocent. So again, bondages, lies, spells, curses, demons, the devil is being removed out of our consciousness layer by layer, piece by piece, through each one of you. And again, I thank you for being so strong and being the ones that held the dignity and respect and honor and honesty. I'm receiving a message from our loved ones in spirit that they're saying it's almost like the bridge it's not moving, but it's forming even more solid in spirit, the ethers by our royal lines. And each of you will be acknowledged in your own ways. So if you've been left behind, silenced, smashed, smushed, oppressed, and had many losses, each of you will be truly blessed in new ways that possibly are unfathomable, but they will be unmistakable. So as we learn how to receive again and be in that flow and that balance of that circle of light, congratulations, you guys. Even though financial things will be, over the years, there's financial movement going on. It feels like there's a really big theme of abundance, richness, prosperity that's coming in for all of the starseeds. So hold that light, hold that abundance and prosperity and richness and ability to receive and be free. And be free to be yourself, so that can come in for each and every one of you. I send great blessings, big hugs, super starseed, high five, live long and prosper, freedom to everybody. And I thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if anyone wants a reading or a little cosmic past life grooviness going on, the information's in the box below. See you soon. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your support and just floods of love. Thank you.